MLB The Show's coverage. Mike 폴티네비치 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up, throw on to first, in time, one away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
This is on the ground over to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Giants. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And that's out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Grounded to the right. Belt has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the Panda will put this one away. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Popped him up. Darno is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Brandon Belt. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. After it is Acuna, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Slow little grounder left side. Up with it there is Sandoval. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Brandon Crawford digging in next. His career line with 폴티네비치. He has an even 10 hits in 22 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. To first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Billy Hamilton digging in now. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. First pitch on its way. Here's Sandoval now at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Set to get his day started, Austin Riley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Mike 폴티네비치. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ozzie Albies will be next. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. Stepping up now, Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 폴티네비치 stands at first with one out. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Posey is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. 폴티네비치 is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
That evens it up, 1-1. Cueto pauses. Here it comes. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Giants are down 1. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Little chopper back to the mound. To Crawford for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Swanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
To 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of it.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run #2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's right there for Sandoval, and he is out trying to steal third. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
Got him. Next to bat for the Giants, Johnny Cueto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1. Ball
1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2 and 1. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Pence looks up. Gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Up next for Atlanta,
Nick Markakis digging in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. This is pulled into right. Pence is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves able to tap. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it carried off the foul pole for a homer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pablo Sandoval is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. In now, Brandon Belt. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. When the Sean Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Flores has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Austin Riley will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at 3rd.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at 3rd, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. The 3-2. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the 2nd run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. Ozzie Albies will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch pulled toward right center field. Pence has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Buster Posey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the 1st out. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. 0-1. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Rob Brantley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Arlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the powerful right fielder Adam Duvall is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Adam Duvall has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left fielder, number 20,
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. John Del Gustave enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
number 74,
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. The count now at 2-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is.
Your attention, please. Now playing right.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Charlie Culberson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Adeiny Echeverria is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Melanson, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. Giants down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. And it's 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. Atlanta pick up win number 20 on the year.